There are four major types of marketing structure: the perfect competition, the monopoly, monopolistic competition, and oligopoly. But my groupmates will discuss 8 later. Now, let's proceed to the perfect competition. The perfect competition is one of the major types of marketing structure that characterized by three: the large number of the small firms, the homogeneous product, and the last is very easy entry and exit. Let's proceed to the large number of the small firms. In a perfect competitive market, one of the key characteristics is the presence of a large number of the small firms and buyers. This means that there are so many independent sellers and buyers in the market that no single entity can influence the overall price of the product. The exact number of firms required to create such condition cannot be precisely defined, but it must be high enough that each firm has a significant share of the total product output. This ensures that even if one firm's change in price, the overall market price remains unaffected. For example, in the Philippines, there are thousands of vegetable farmers. If one farmer decides to increase the price of the product, it will have no effect on the market price because buyers can simply buy portions from the other farmers offering the same product. Each farmer is considered as small firms because their production is only a tiny fraction of the total market output, and their pricing decisions do not influence the entire market. And remember, nga bisag 1 to 100, we cannot call it as a large number in the market. Now, let's proceed to the homogeneous product. A homogeneous product is identical in quality and characteristic, regardless of the producer. In a perfect competitive market, consumers see no difference between products, so firms compete only price. For example, rice from Cebu is identical to rice from Bohol. If Pedro sells his rice at higher price than Juan, buyer will choose Juan since the products are the same. This eliminates the need for advertising or branding as there is no product differentiation. Let's proceed to very easy entry and exit. This means business can easily start to stop operation with major obstacles like high cost, technical demands, or strict regulation. For example, anyone can plant tomatoes or sweet potatoes without needing large investment or permits. Similarly, farmers can stop farming if they are unprofitable without facing big